if you've watched the press release video, you'll have seen that you can plan your writing by separating out your must-know and good-to-know points. Everything else goes into our Q&As. They're supporting information made up partly of quotable answers and partly of context that's just there to help the journalist. The golden rule is to keep it brief. In behavioral science, there's an idea of information bias. It means we tend to say or write more than we need to. But when was the last time you read something at work and wished it were longer? So don't be afraid to give a short answer, even just a yes or a no. Sometimes you'll be writing Q&As around a tricky topic. You can use a technique called bridging to move the conversation onto something closer to your key messages. You could try a phrase like, the good news here is, or, and it's not just that, or you can refuse to answer, but steer clear of saying no comment. Much better to write something like, we'd just be speculating, or we can't answer in case our competitors are listening, or we're not quite ready to tackle that one just yet. One last thing is to avoid the passive voice. Let's say we're accused of running inadequate trials. We might say something like this: the trials were conducted under extreme time constraints. Grammar nerds call that the passive voice because it's not clear who's doing the doing. The focus is on what happened rather than who did it. You'll hear politicians use it a lot, and the problem is that they can carry a whiff of dishonesty. So however uncomfortable it feels, go for the active version. We ran the trials under extreme time constraints. And if none of these techniques feel right, take a look at the video on statements for more help with really tricky subjects.